What's going on, YouTube? This is Ben, and once again I am here to present you with some more interesting Bionicle listings on eBay this week. I'm going to start presenting these listings with one rather large auction, and you'll see what I mean once I get to it. Very quickly, before I do, I would just like to say I have not yet received the items I bid on last week. If you watched last week's video, you'll know that I had won 2 interesting Bionicle items on eBay, and at the time of this recording, I still have not received them at all, and the tracking hasn't been updated for over a week. So, we'll see what happens with that. Anywho, let's get to the big shebang. Starting off with LEGO Bionicle's collection of 215 sets, 2001 through 2007. An auction held by Violets and Crafts. The starting bid is $8,000. And if you want to buy it now, you can buy it for the measly price of $12,500. What? Okay, basically, this is an auction for pretty much every single Bionicle set from 2001 through 2007. Yeah. Free shipping, that's a good thing, right? Anyway, now according to the item condition, all the sets are like new, quote unquote. Well, gee, that's quite assuring. Now let's take a look at the description for this item. You are bidding on a complete collection of LEGO Bionicles from 2001 through 2007. There are 215 sets, and all these are not sealed in the packaging. However, they are from an adult-owned first-party collection and in excellent, pristine condition. They are from a smoke and pet-free environment. Well, it's good to know that my Bionicle sets will not be giving me lung cancer. Anyway, this guy then proceeds to list all the sets that are included in this auction. It's very intriguing, and I'd be looking at this guy a bit more seriously if he was selling these separately for a much cheaper price. And I mean much cheaper price. Well, here's the seller again, Violets and Crafts. If you want to maybe get into contact with him, maybe even negotiate how you can get these sets separately for a much cheaper price. But I'll let you do that on your own time. For now, let's move on to the smaller yet stranger stuff. And when I say strange, I mean strange. Look at that. LEGO Unknown Bionicle figure sold as is. Oh, that's excellent. I know now that he is actually going to be sold just like how he is presented in this picture. Clearly, it is the fetus form of Axon, and you can buy this little baby for $3.99. The next act in the Bionicle circus is LEGO Bionicle Mazika and extra figures. Let's look at that extra figure. Yep, this thing's gonna give me nightmares. Not really because of the figure itself, but because of the idea that someone is actually capable of creating something like this. Who knows what kind of stuff was going through his mind when he designed that frightening stinger tail that could easily pierce into your soul. Now that I've put on a new fresh pair of underwear, let's take a look at something that's a lot less frightening. Bionicle foam earth claws, so you can be like Onua and show the earth who its daddy is, or mommy. At the time of this recording, the bidding has ended for this item, and I have no idea if it was won or not, but it definitely looks like a must-have for y'all that love shredder claws. Alright, most of you Bionicle fans remember Motoro, the brave toe of ice that sacrificed his life to save the entire Bionicle universe. Well, now he's back and better than ever. And he also has a friend. Say hello once again to Motoro and his buddy Layback. That's right, Motoro is back and even more flexible than ever. As you can see with his bulky upper arms, he can pack quite the punch. And with his right leg, he has quite the deadly kick too. Bidding started at only $9.99, and at the time of this recording, it has probably ended already. Now you Bionicle fans must also remember the Toamata, the first Toa team to have ever been released. Well, some of them have also decided to make a comeback, such as Tahu. Yes, Tahu, or at least it resembles Tahu. You ought to be a fool if you really believe that Bionicle ended in 2010. Because with this upgrade, it is pretty clear that this is only the beginning. Remember how Gali, Lewa, and Kopaka were able to combine into one of these behemoths? Well, Kopaka went to go do his own thing, leaving Lewa and Gali to compromise. Take a look. And oh, what's this? Seems like Onua got in on it too. Or at least his shredder claws. Now remember when I said Kopaka went to go do his own thing? Here he is. As you can see, he has reached an all-time low. He stole a staff from an old man. And who knows what he uses that mask of x-ray vision for nowadays. Naughty, naughty Kopaka. Now, the seller for all these items, named Measure2566, has quite the interesting description for all of these listings of the Toamata. Up for sale is one Lego Bionicle, measures 6 inches tall. Maybe some missing pieces, I can't tell, lol. Is in played with, but good shape. Filthy McNasty thanks you for looking. Well, I thank you too, Filthy McNasty. I thank you for putting up these nasty listings. But that's not really the end of it. Do you remember the Vaki? You don't? Well, now you do. Take a look at these next 2 listings. They told its right arm it could be anything, so it became a leg and a foot. And the same applies for this guy's left arm. As for his right arm, I have no idea what it decided to become. But I'm kinda sensing a Bionicle Chainsaw Massacre is about to take place sometime soon. Alright, let's go ahead and leave McNasty and start taking a look at some amazing deals. And by amazing, I mean obnoxiously inflated prices, such as this Bionicle minifigure for $16. Yeah, about a 2-inch figure for $16. Will you buy it? It has free shipping. And it's a mini version of Jowler. Or at least it's supposed to be Jowler. Just like how this next one is supposed to be Motoro. Yes, Motoro. The very hero we looked at earlier. If the listing earlier didn't raise the heavens for you, well, maybe this one will. For $16, you can own Motoro, standing about 2 inches tall, with free shipping. Hey kids, did you always want Pahatu Nuva, but then your daddy said, no, you can't have him? Well, here's your chance to get him, I think. Okay, looks like Pahatu Nuva at first. Then you take a closer look and things don't exactly seem to look too correct. Not sure if this guy is offering the toy or a 3D render, but whatever it is, you can buy it now for $9.50 all the way until May 18th. Well, that's pretty much all I've got for this week. I still do plan on updating the channel once I receive my eBay orders from last week, so keep an eye out for that, and altogether we can take a look at how well these interesting listings stack up in hand. For now, I must bid you all a farewell. Be sure to rate, comment, like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Whatever form of feedback is appreciated. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next week on eBay Today.